The ideology that Sparrow has is always what Hakopong is. It's all about freedom, like staying true to yourself and just being who you are.
To my understanding, Hakopong is really a freeing genre. You're not restricted to any rules or any regulations. The message here is to basically express your message out to other people. And I think no one will judge based on what you say.
So Sparrow was formed back in 2018 by our ex-bandmate Nis. It took us over a year to find the members and to even find our sound. To be honest, we still experimented with it even over a year. We wanted to be different from that, and that's definitely inspired by bands like Turnstile, Trapped Under Ice. It's not as brutal as all the other bands, but it's still enjoying.
The first gig that we ever performed was actually a funny one. It was a Halloween gig. It was organized by the Radicals, and we actually dressed up as Akatsuki members. Back then we were actually a cover band, and we did mostly covers. We barely had any original songs. So back then we were pretty nervous about the response that we were gonna get from as a new band. The community is actually a pretty important aspect of Hakopong, and there's many people that come out from different backgrounds and different places. One of the prime examples is straight edge, and one of our members, Alifi, actually practiced straight edge.
So basically, straight edge is being free of substance, example as alcohol, cigarettes and drugs. Being straight edge really helps me a lot. It gives me a positive outlook in my life. And when I was young, it was really something that affected me when it comes to substance abuse. Even though the straight edge community in Singapore is small, at least we manage to look out for each other and share our own experience with each other.
Due to COVID-19, most bands or any performances can't be performed. But there are always alternative ways to get your music out, such as Instagram, Twitter. For us, it's our Instagram. You can post your music, album launch, teasers or any posters or any design, anything to post anything, just to keep your band updated, tell people hey, we are still alive, don't ditch us, So yeah, social media is the most important thing that us have to keep our band alive. Live streaming is actually, honestly, is the best way to get your band out there, interact with your fans or people that listen to your music. Even though it's quite tedious, it will really connect you with you and the people who follows you.
At face value, Hakopong can be a bit intimidating to look at, but in actual reality, we actually form a brotherhood with each other. We don't really encourage this kind of behavior, like having aggression towards another. However, our community is not really that perfect. There are a few bad apples out there that actually try to commit inflicting harmful things to others, and we do not encourage that kind of behavior. So lucky enough that our generation keeps that kind of behavior away by talking it out in stage or in social media platforms. So that kind of words gets around very fast, and that makes the scene very safe for us to stick around with.
We've always believed that progression is something that is very important, and it's very important in the genre that we play. The previous generations have really laid the foundation for us, for this culture, and right now all we're doing is just trying to push it even further. I hope that the next generation of Hakopong bands still keep the core values and principles of the Hakopong genre. I really do hope that they continue to break boundaries and break the barriers of the music scene, and to always express what they want to say and what they feel is important to them.